roundtable conference. Three roundtable conference were there. 30 most important question and answer. Number 1, the three roundtable conference was held in London, Britain. Number 2, first roundtable conference was held between 12th November 1930 and 19th January 1931. Number 3, first roundtable conference was officially inaugurated by His Majesty of George V on 12th November 1930 in Royal Gallery House of Lords at London. Number 4, the chairman of first roundtable conference was Ramsay MacDonald. He was the Prime Minister of Britain at that time. Number 5, second roundtable conference was held between 7th September 1931 and 1st December 1931. Number 6, the chairman of second roundtable conference was Ramsay MacDonald. Number 7, third roundtable conference was held between 17th November and 24th December 1932. Number 8, the Communal Award was announced by the British Prime Minister Ramsay MacDonald on 16th August 1932. Number 9, the purpose of first roundtable conference was to discuss the Simon Commission, but it was totally boycotted by the Indian National Congress (INC). Number 10, the total number of delegates attended the first roundtable conference from India. 74 delegates from India, 58 leaders from British India and 16 from princely states. Number 11, first roundtable conference was boycotted by the leaders of Indian National Congress. Number 12, took part in all the three roundtable conferences were B.R. Ambedkar and Tej Bahadur Sapru. Number 13, number of delegates were attended the third roundtable conference was 46, as the most of the politicians of India were in jail. Number 14, Mahatma Gandhi was attended the only roundtable conference in the second roundtable conference as the Indian National Congress representative. Number 15, shortest and lesser important roundtable conference was the third roundtable conference. It was held between 17 November to 24th December 1932, with neither the Congress nor the British Labour Party was attended. Number 16, second roundtable conference was deadlocked due to the minorities issues. Number 17, the important participant of the first roundtable conference were the Muslim League's participants are Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Muhammad Safi, Aga Khan, Muhammad Ali, A.K. Fazul Haq, etc. Second, Hindu Mahasabha participated are B.S. Monje and M.R. Joykar. Number 3. Indian Liberal Party. The main leaders were Tej Bahadur Sapru, C.Y. Chintamani, and Srinivas Satri. Number 4. The Sikhs were Sardar Ujjan Singh. And the number 5. The Untouchables, represented by V.R. Ambedkar. And the Diwans of many princes state were also attended the first roundtable conference. Number 18. First roundtable conference was failed due to the most of the Congress leaders did not participate because they were either in jail or followed in the decision of Congress to boycott the session. So without Indian National Congress, the entire exercise turned out to be useless or truth, fruitless. Number 19. The pact was signed after the first roundtable conference failure was Gandhi-Irwin Pact of 1931, signed between Mahatma Gandhi and Viceroy Lord Irwin. Number 20. The woman leader was represented in the second roundtable conference was Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India. 21. The demands of Gandhiji in the second roundtable conference were a responsible government must be established immediately and in full both at the central and in the provinces. Number 2. Congress alone represent the political India. Number 3. The untouchables were Hindus and should be treated as a minority, not to be treated as a minority. Number 4. There should be no separate electorate for the Muslim or other minorities. Number 22. The reaction of Gandhi's demands were the claims of Gandhiji were rejected by the other Indian delegates. Number 2. The conference was deadlocked on the minorities issues for the separate electorate, and it was now being demanded by the Muslims, Dalits, Christians, Anglo-Indians, and the Europeans, etc. 23rd. Come-outs of the second roundtable conference were the widening the gap between the Congress and the minorities, meaning the distance between the Congress and the minorities became apart. Number 2. Except the Sikhs, all the minorities, including Dalits, wanted to get their own separate electorates. Number 3. Gandhiji came back returned with a disappointment and achieved nothing at the roundtable conference. 24. In the third roundtable conference, where a college student, Chaudhry Rahmat Ali, proposed the name of a new land specially carved out from the India for the Muslim. Name of this holy land was Pakistan. Chaudhry Rahmat Ali Khan was first to name the Pakistan as a state. 25. The outcomes of third roundtable conference was a white papers issued by the government. On the basis of this paper, the Government of India Act 1935 was to be passed. 26. The Indian Viceroy during the Three roundtable conference were Lord Irwin in the first roundtable conference and the Lord Wellington was the Viceroy of India in the second and third roundtable conference. 27th, the President of Indian National Congress during the first roundtable conference was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in the Karachi session of 1930. 28. The President of INC during the second roundtable conference was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in the Karachi session of 1931. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was known as the Iron Man of India. He was also the first Home Minister of India and the first Deputy Prime Minister of India. Number 29. The President of INC, Indian National Congress, during the third roundtable conference was Amrit Charan Das Seth. And last, 30. Third and first roundtable conference were not attended by the Indian Congress leaders. Indian Congress leaders only attended the second roundtable conference presided by Mahatma Gandhi. These are the 30 most important repeated questions asked in the examination. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.